Young Frankenstein from 1974. This movie later parodied the past Frankenstein. The source is also titled Mel Brooks. 12 o'clock. Copen. Peran. People makeup. Take the box.
Just been removed from the skull. There's very little of the midbrain that we can actually see. The under aspects of the temporal lobe, pons, and a stalk tapering downwards called the medulla oblongata becomes, of course, the spinal cord.
I have one question, Dr. Frankenstein.
That's Frankenstein.
I beg your pardon?
Frankenstein.
Frankenstein.
Famous Dr. Victor Frankenstein, who went into graveyards, dug up freshly buried corpses, and...
Yes! We all
Too
know
much
what he did.
promising.
Remembered for my own small contributions to science to a famous cuckoo.
between reflexive and voluntary nerve impulses.
Today is a demonstration of just that distinction.
Okay, you can experiment now.
Mr. Hilltop here graciously offered his services for hop up on your feet and stand beside this table. Nice hopping. Would you raise your left knee, please? Voluntary nerve impulse. It begins as a stimulus from the cerebral cortex. Filthy, rotten, yellow son of a bitch! We are not aware of these impulses. But what if we block the nerve impulse by simply applying local pressure just at the swelling on the posterior nerve roots? 5 or 6 seconds. Why, you mother-grabbing bastard! All communication is shut off.
I did not there.
If it were not for this continuous stream, we would collapse of broccoli.
Oh,
An extra dollar.
an extra one. Yes, sir.
That any more than coach is always serious. Nerve fiber is severed. There is no way in heaven or on generate life back into it.
Darwin preserved a piece of vermicelli in a glass, actually began to move with a voluntary motion.
You have to remember that a worm, with very few exceptions, is not a human being.
The reanimation of dead tissue.
My
Basically,
grandfather
the same.
was a...
Aren't you the least bit curious about it? Doesn't the bringing back to life work for you?
You are talking about the nonsensical ravings of a lunatic mind. Kidneys are tinker toys. I'm talking about the central nervous system.
But
Not a philosopher. You have more chance of reanimating this scalpel than you have of mending a broken nervous system. Father's work was doo-doo. I'm not interested in death. The only thing that concerns me is the preservation of life.
This is
Class
just data.
dismissed.
My name is Gerhard Volkstein, the will of your great-grandfather, Baron
Mr. Will.
Frankenstein.
Count the hours that you're away.
Oh, darling, so will I.
Not on the lips. Party at Nana and Nikki's later. I don't want to smear my lips. What can I say in a few minutes what it's taken me a lifetime to understand? You've got it, mister. I'm yours, all of me.
Oh.
The hair. Just been said. You're incorrigible.
Does that mean?
Taffeta, darling. The dress is taffeta. It wrinkles so easily.
Oh.
Very protected.
Ah, the nails. Oh.
Sorry. Darling.
Goodbye, Freddie.
What? So what do you want me to do about it?
Every day.
Everybody out for New York?
Hans, machst du schon wieder?
Na, was soll ich denn noch? Steigen für Transylvania! Transylvania next!
Oh, can I give you a shine?
No thanks.
Dr. Frankenstein.
Frankenstein. It's pronounced Frankenstein.
Isn't it Frederick Frankenstein?
It isn't. It's Frederick Frankenstein. You must be Igor.
No, it's pronounced Igor. My grandfather used to work for your grandfather.
We'll get along splendidly. Oh, sorry, I could help you with that hump.
What hump?
Let's go.
This is quite
Allow
hard.
me.
Thanks very much.
This way.
What was that?
Oh, that'll be Inga, laboratory assistant, temporarily.
Oof. Hello. Do you have a roll in the hay? Roll in the hay.
I'm afraid of the lightning.
It's just an atmospheric discharge. Werewolf?
There, wolf. There, castle.
Talking that way.
I thought you wanted to.
No, I don't want to.
Artist music used in Ocean Power.
What knockers?
Thank you, Doctor.
Oh, that's all right.
I am Frau Blucher.
And Frau Blucher. To you, Frau Blucher. Blucher!
Every time they say Luca, oh, it's nice.
Me, please. Stay close to the candles. The staircase can be treacherous.
Not even the light.
Your room. It was your grandfather Victor's room. Medical library.
And where is my grandfather's private library?
I don't know what you mean, sir. Library I know of, Dr. Frankenstein.
Frankenstein.
To care for a brandy before retiring.
No.
Some warm milk. Perhaps. Ovaltine.
Plus Obatin.
Nothing.
Good night.
Good night.
Good night, darling. Herr Doctor.
Good night, Frau Blucher. Frankenstein. Don't give me that! I don't believe in fate. You win. You win. I give. I'll say it. I'll say it. Destiny! No escaping that for me!
Having a nightmare.
What's that strange music?
Seems to be coming from behind the bookcase.
There's always a device. If I can just spot the triggering mechanism. The candle back. All right? And I'll block the bookcase with my body. Don't put the candle back. Against the other side of the bookcase. Good girl.
The candle back!
Whatever that music is, it's coming from down there. Let's try this one. Stand back! Don't be frightened, dear. Just a rat.
Okay. Let's pause about.
Good Lord.
I ain't got no bar.
Igor,
Frederick,
how did you get here?
it might be dangerous. You go first. Which is over here, but I'm not going to be the first.
Damn your eyes!
Too late.
Celebrate the hero.
Live again, buddy. Look, no.
A mess.
I don't know. A little paint, a few flowers, a couple of throw pillows.
Explains the music.
It's still warm.
Who was playing it?
Still warm.
Finished putting out his cigar. Such strange goings on.
There's nothing here but books and papers.
This is my grandfather's private library. I feel it. Plus to minus, and from minus to plus.
One sleeping.
Myself became capable of bestowing animation matter. Cogs! What? Make the creature of a gigantic stature.
His feet, his hands, his organs would all have to be increased in size.
Exactly.
He would have an enormous Schwanzstücke.
That goes without saying.
Oof.
Genitally or artificially proportionate in size.
Something like...
Yes, perhaps even grotesque.
That's good enough for the likes of him.
This hand is still the body or the brain.
Down, you fool.
Filthy job.
Could be worse.
How?
Could be raining.
And it's raining.
Quick! Thanks very much, all the same.
Just a moment, sir. I know everyone in this neighborhood, but I've never seen your face. Pleased to meet you.
How very nice to meet you, Carl.
To the bone, sir. A nice warm fire be the thing for you.
Yes, the tickets. Yes.
Well, if you have everything in
Constable.
at your service, sir, always.
Good night, Constable.
Good night, sir.
Profound and reverent night is this. An equally magnificent brain.
Now this in the brain.
I have a pretty good idea.
Good to have that on the other side.
What?
You're, Oh, never mind. Hans Delbruck.
The scale of his hand. That's so stupid. Abnormal. I can't.
Is how they did it?
Yes, it's all written down in the notes. There's the possibility of electrocution. Do you understand? You understand?
I understand. Why are you shouting?
Release the safety valve on the main wheel.
Yes, master.
Hans Delbruck in this body.
Oh, Frederick.
Are you ready?
Yes, Doctor.
Elevate me.
Now? Right here?
It's the platform.
Oh, the platform. Oh, that. Yeah, yes.
And our greatest dread has always been the knowledge of our own mortality. Shall ascend into the heavens.
It's in the big rain
The
there.
earthquake. We shall command the first switch.
You've got it, master.
Oh! Second switch.
Third switch.
Life, do you hear me? Give my creation.
Oh, Doctor, I'm sorry.
No. Science teaches us anything. Teaches us to accept our failures as well as our successes. Dignity and grace. Son of a bitch bastard, I'll get you for this! What did you do to me? I don't
It's
want
already
it.
there.
I do not want
That dignity and grace.
All those scientists, they're all alike. They say they're working for us. Really want is to rule the world.
Now, I will not have this meeting become a free-for-all. We'll have nightmares from 5 times before. Duck M.
It's an ugly sink. Und once you get one start, little chance of stopping it. But a magnetic. Of our evidence. Following in his grandfather's footsteps. What? Following in his grandfather's footsteps. Have a nice, quiet shed.
You haven't even touched your food.
Now I've touched it.
Barely.
I'll never forget my old dad. The things he'd say to me. What the hell are you doing in the bathroom day and night? Why don't you get out of there? Give someone else a chance.
With the common light.
Schwarzwälder Kirschtorte. Oh, do you like it? You just made a yummy sound, so I thought you liked the dessert.
I didn't make a yummy sound. I just asked you what it is.
It's alive! It's alive! I'm going to set you free. Is the sedative ready?
Yes, Doctor.
To sit up. On your feet. You can do it.
Walk.
Oh, Doctor, I'm frightened.
Don't worry. What is it? What's the matter? Quick, give me the...
What? Give him the what? 3 syllables. First syllable. Sound.
Said!
Said. Said.
Said this, that,
Parece muito tarde.
Dirty word. He said a dirty word.
Give!
Said, give. Give him a said on the nosy.
Sedative?
Are you all right?
Yes. Would you excuse me for 1 minute, dear? Oh, up here.
Thank you.
Was it Hans Delbruck? Would you mind telling me whose brain? I will not be angry.
Abby someone. Abby Normal.
Abby Normal.
I'm almost sure that was the name.
An abnormal brain. 7.5 foot long gorilla! Is that what you're telling me?
Yes?
I wonder who that could be at this hour. Strap him down tightly.
Exam. It's a very real sink.
I think an intelligent fellow like you would fall for all this superstitious rot.
Genes und chromosomes.
Rubbish!
Pennsylvania. Frankenstein.
Kakain pinagsabitan.
I find it extremely amusing, that's all.
Whatsoever in carrying on your grandfather's work? For yes.
Yes, drop by any time. We are always open.
Komplet tayo. Natatat ko siya.
They wanted to hurt you.
Heavens, that's over with. Frau Blucher, he'll kill you.
No, he won't. Not this one.
Stand back! Stand back! For the love of God, he has a rotten brain!
I'm not afraid. I know what he likes. It's in your blood. It's in the blood of all Frankenstein. When words are useless, your grandfather used to play it to the creature he was making.
In the middle of the night.
Yes!
To get us into the laboratory.
Yes!
Left my grandfather's book out for me to find.
Yes! My boyfriend!
We've got to find him before he kills someone. What have I done? What have I done?
Little flower, oh, I love my...
Monsters is loose. Boards must be tight.
I asked you to put Helga to...
Throw a kiss and say bye-bye. Shall we throw in now?
You?
Bathroom where you look.
But I didn't look upstairs.
A visitor is all I ask. A temporary companion to help me pass a few short hours. Thank you, Lord. Lord. Oh, my joy and my prize from heaven. What is your name? I didn't get that. I didn't realize you were mute.
Blind.
Blind man to you, huh?
Hold out your ball then.
I've waited for the pleasure of another human being. Sometimes in our preoccupation with worldly pleasures, that are the basis for true happiness. And now, a little wine with
Mate Bunso.
Good, good. Wait, toast. Long friendship. How hungry you must have been. Now. Cigars. No. Let me see. All right. Now, don't inhale until the tip blows.
Yeah.
Wow!
It's his time.
Where are you going? I was going to make espresso. Now!
Bring me that candle.
No, yes.
Is the only thing that can save this poor creature. Going to convince him that he is loved of my own life. No matter how cruelly I beg you, do not open this door or you will undo everything I've worked for. Do you? This door.
Yes, Doctor.
What's the matter with you people? I was joking! Don't you know a joke when you hear one? Christ, get me out of here! Goddamn door, I'll kick your rotten heads in! Mommy! No! How handsome! You're a good-looking fellow, do you know that? People laugh at you because they are jealous. Want to talk about the Olympian ideal? You are a god. Are good. This is a good boy. This is a mother's angel. Once and for all, and without any shame, love him. Oh, I'm gonna show you how to walk, how to speak, how to move, how to think. The greatest single contribution to science, creation of fire, Frankenstein.
It's just a man.
To a man whose family name was once Bose.
Remis, the Baron Friedrich von Frankenstein.
My fellow scientists, the reanimation of dead tissue. The gateway to immortality. Please, seats, I beg you. We are not children here. We are scientists. Balance and coordination. Heel to toe. Backwards! Into the realm of genius. If your passion sits, perfect fits. God's sake, come on. Are you trying to make me look like a fool? For God's sake, don't humiliate him.
I feel so terrible.
There's only one answer. Find a way to equalize the imbalance in his cerebral spinal fluid.
There was some way I could relieve this torture you are going through. If there was some way I could help to release the tension. If there was just some way I could give you a little peace.
Never to interrupt me while I'm working.
Dave will be arriving in a second.
What? Elizabeth here tonight?
Put on a tie.
Surprise?
Surprise.
Love me?
Love you. Long day. I'm sure you're very tired. I'll just pay the driver.
Surprise?
Yes.
Love me?
Well,
Well, let's turn in.
And Igor.
How do you do? What is it exactly that you
doo-doo. Assist Dr. Frankenstein in the laboratory. But just having fun as you were driving
Men
over...
I...
What?
What? I go on in the Taven.
Oh.
About the luggage.
Yes, master. If you need any help with the girls, please don't hesitate.
You're afraid of this little fire? This can't hurt you.
Play with fire.
Is there?
Soul time.
It's an ugly thing. It is just about time that we had one! A Frankenstein. What? First the day that there was born a Frankenstein.
What would I do without you?
Is your room just down the hall in case I get the frights during the night?
Night, under the circumstances, I might...
Do you want me like this now? So soon before our wedding, so...
Yes!
Whoa! Oh, boy. Or longer when I can give myself to you without hesitation, unashamedly and legally yours. Now give me a kiss and say goodnight. No tongues. Good night, darling. Good night, sweetheart.
Sweet dreams.
Good night, and let the bed bugs bite. Glory, glory, hallelujah.
It's so symbolic.
What are you? What do you want? What are you going to do to me? I'm not afraid of you. How much do you want to let me go? My father is very rich. You can have the entire world at your feet. To be back by 11:30. I'm expecting a very important call. Speak! Why don't you speak? What are you doing? Scariest. I'm a... My God. Woof. It was never enough time. All the... oh my... sweet mystery of life.
Singing.
You're incorrigible, aren't you? You little zipper neck. 7 has always been my lucky number. Come over here, you hot monster. Is it that music? It's probably just from some nearby cottage. It's nothing to worry about. Men are all alike. 7 or 8 quick ones, and you're off with the boys to boast and brag. Oh, I think I love him.
Let's interpret music.
The music that's bringing him back! You can do it!
Don't touch him! He wants to do it by himself! Creation! Quick, catch him!
The only thing that can save him now.
You realize you're risking both your lives? The doctor said to allow 15 minutes. Not 1 second more or less.
How long now?
Time.
That man down! It's the monster! Nah, it can't be. It is! I said put that man down! Order these people about! I am the monster!
My face and my body. And they ran away in horror. In my loneliness, which was my deepest hope, I would instead cause fear. Poor, half-crazed genius has given me life. An image of me is something beautiful. He used his own body as a guinea pig to give me a calmer brain, sophisticated way of expressing myself.
Well, this is to offer you my hand in friendship. Entirely welcome. And now, let us all go to my house for a little sponge cake and a little wine.
He was there.
Mrs. Frankenstein?
Mrs. Frankenstein. What a beautiful name. I'll be right back.
I'm holding on to it, darling.
Just a few more seconds.
Just for you, and he meant so well. Say you liked it.
Mm-hmm.
A little hamper in the bathroom just for your shirts, and the other one is just for socks and poo-poo undies.
He's just walking around there.
It's a puzzlement. There's something I've always wanted to ask you about that operation. Monster got part of your wonderful brain. But what did you ever get from him? No. Oh! Oh! Oh!
이게 is 뭐죠? should be can be. But there was something else. Is other. It's because she had a movie.